What's up, guys? It's Frankie here, and we're going to talk about how to automate your agency. And I know a lot of you guys are really lifestyle focused. If you're listening to me, you are. It's not just about building a 7-figure business, that kind of thing, which I've done. But you end up you can very easily build yourself a prison, but also one where you get to actually hang out at the beach, hang out with your family, go do things you enjoy. We're on a Tuesday afternoon. You get to have the luxury of going places and seeing things. One of the things for us, we never have to drive in traffic really ever because we just go when everybody else isn't gone. And things like that, and all the benefits you get out of having a lifestyle agency that come through automating your agency. So let's talk about how to do that. All right, automation. Let's talk about 3-step plan for automating your agency. Break it down, Camacho.
But listen up. I got a 3-point plan to fix everything. Break it down, Camacho. Number 1, we got this guy,
Frankie Finn. Good old Camacho. Mountain Dew Camacho. That's a great movie if you haven't seen it. It's called Idiocracy. It's practically like a documentary for how the world is right now. So we want to think about automating your agency in a way where it's optimized for freedom and lifestyle, but also so that you're actually getting real results for clients and they're happy. So there's ultimately, firstly, to understand what are the things you actually are trying to automate. The first, by the way, is obviously you want to automate your sales process. And the best way I've found to do that is to have an offer that is so good that can be delivered through technology rather than through salespeople. Salespeople have ups and downs. I've had some great ones, I've had some shit ones, but salespeople are very wild and unpredictable. But I'll tell you it's not unpredictable, which is a video I send to a potential client that say, here, watch this and let me know if we would be a fit to work together, and let the offer do the heavy lifting. So there's the first thing you got to automate is your marketing and your sales process. And we could probably talk for a week about that. But the simplest thing I can say is get in front of the buyers, have an easy to say yes to offer, and that whole thing will get a whole bunch easier for you. Now, the second thing that you have to automate, and a lot of people think about this one, is your delivery. And I'll tell you the biggest reason people get stuck on delivery is their scope of work is just too wide. You want to think narrow, like you could look through a keyhole narrow, where you're literally just delivering one solution over and over, the same solution. So for example, we do some motorcycle case stuff. I got to change the pictures of the lawyers and I got to change the phone number. But other than that, it's the same ad, it's the same targeting, it's the same follow-up, it's the same book, same landing page. And so it's very easy to automate something when you're repetitiously doing it. It's very hard when you have custom work and then it ends up taking an hour to explain something to somebody that would take you 20 minutes to do, and you got to pay them on top of it. So the second thing you got to automate is your delivery. And the best way I can tell you is to think about doing less and then standardize and create processes. And the less moving pieces you have, the less processes you'll need. Ideally, you should have less than 10 processes total on your delivery. So for ours, here's how we create a landing page. Here's how we create the ad. Here's the follow-up. Here's the book. That's basically it, right? Here's how you optimize the Facebook ads once they're running. Not a lot of moving pieces, and that allows us to really do it at scale. And the biggest reason people can't scale with that is they're just doing too many things for too many people. Now, the third thing you got to automate, by the way, is your hiring process. And I'll give you a secret of ours. So we used to do the very old school thing, probably many of you guys have been through in your life. The old, hey, let's have a job interview. We'll talk about it. All right, Mr. Candidate, you're hired. Congratulations. And I found that was very hit and miss. Some people are really good at interviews, some people are really bad, but it was never really an indicator. Even their resume didn't really tell me whether they're going to be a good employee. So what we found is to automate by just giving trial assignments, and that's very easy. No interview required. Here, I'll pay you $10. Go do this 1-hour task for me, and we'll see. And then we give them a second one and a third one, and this helps us weed out really quickly who the people are that are the good employees and the people who can get shit done, because we learn by doing. So that's the third thing you want to automate is your hiring process. And the fourth one is the one nobody really thinks about, but I call it the client extras, the making an amazing client experience. So we've got a standard thing of gifts. So for example, one of the things that we do to our clients is we send them a handwritten note. We also send them personalized videos that just let them know how the process is going. We have a couple of gifts, like we all like to send them a picture of their family. We got a custom bobblehead. All of those are scheduled out in advance so that when a client joins with us, immediately they start getting these like wow factors, like these people really care about me and pay attention to me personally and things like that. And all of that is very standardized. And if you do those 4 things, sales, marketing, getting like actual, let's call that whole thing client acquisition. 2, delivering it. 3, hiring people to manage it. And 4, making it just really fucking cool and wow. That's when you have an agency that really works, clients really get results, it's really, really happy, and you get to be doing other things. And obviously, you know, it takes some work and takes some practice, and there's probably a lot of mistakes that get made on this, which is why I would recommend as a whole not doing it alone. So that's all I got for you guys in a nutshell. But if you can automate those 4 pieces, you can build a really, really badass agency. It'll probably take you a week to automate each one once you get them dialed in. Once you manually make them work the first time, after that about a week to automate it. And you do that, and the whole thing gets cooler. So I'm gonna go hang out with the kids. They just pulled up. I'm sure you guys saw the super cool minivan driving by. It doesn't get any cooler than that. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And may the force be with you.